Before we dive into the story of Usman Radiallahuanhu, kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends. Usman Radiallahuanhu, a prominent companion of the Prophet Muhammad and the third Caliph of Islam, has a life story that resonates deeply within the Islamic community and beyond. His journey holds lessons of faith, resilience, and leadership that are universal. So whether you're exploring history or seeking wisdom, his story has something for you. Now let's unravel the captivating life story of Usman Radiallahuanhu. Usman Radiallahuanhu was born into a wealthy and influential family in Mecca. His lineage traced back to the noble tribe of Umayyad, known for their affluence and societal standing. Despite being born with a silver spoon, Usman was far from being a spoiled child. He was instilled with a strong sense of humility and compassion from a very young age. As a young boy, Usman received the finest education available at the time. He was taught to read, write, and calculate, skills that were a rarity in those days. His keen intellect paired with his moral upbringing made him a well-respected figure in his community. In his early years, Usman ventured into business and proved to be a successful entrepreneur. His business acumen was well known throughout Mecca, and his fair dealings earned him the trust of many. Despite his wealth, he was never one to hoard riches. He was known for his generosity, often helping those less fortunate without any expectation of return. His kindness was not confined to his own tribe or people, rather it extended to all, irrespective of their social status or tribal affiliation. Usman's character was a true embodiment of the Islamic principles of charity and compassion, even before he embraced Islam. His heart was always inclined towards helping others, and his actions were a testament to this. His generosity was not an occasional act, but a way of life. He believed in using his wealth for the greater good, and this belief was deeply ingrained in his character. His life was not just about business and wealth, but also about values and principles. He was a man of his word, and his honesty was unquestionable. His character was a beacon of light in a society plagued by moral corruption. His life took a significant turn when he encountered the Prophet Muhammad. It was this encounter that introduced him to the path of Islam, a path that he would follow with unwavering faith and dedication till his last breath. Usman Radiallahuanhu was among the early converts to Islam. His journey to faith began through the influence of his close friend Abu Bakr. It was Abu Bakr who introduced him to the teachings of Islam and the prophethood of Muhammad. Intrigued and moved by these teachings, Usman found himself drawn to the faith, and he embraced Islam wholeheartedly. However, his decision to convert was not without its challenges. At the time, Islam was a new religion, met with skepticism and resistance by many. Usman, despite being a man of influence and stature, found himself facing boycotts, persecution, and social ostracism. His faith was put to the test, his resilience stretched to its limits. He was subjected to intimidation, threats, and attempts to dissuade him from his new path. But Usman, with his unwavering belief in the teachings of Islam, stood firm. He refused to renounce his faith, to bow down to the pressures of society. He endured the trials and tribulations with dignity and grace, his belief in Islam only growing stronger with each passing day. His determination, his courage, his steadfastness in the face of adversity are a testament to his character and his deep-rooted faith. Despite the challenges, Usman stood firm in his faith, solidifying his place in Islamic history. His story is a shining example of conviction and perseverance, reminding us of the power of faith and the strength of the human spirit. In the face of increasing persecution, Usman Radiallahuanhu was among those who migrated to Medina. This journey was not an easy one, but for Usman and the fellow Muslims, it was a necessary step towards finding religious freedom and a safe haven. Once they arrived in Medina, Usman Radiallahuanhu continued to demonstrate the same resilience and dedication that had guided him through the migration. His contributions to the Muslim community were both significant and varied, extending far beyond the spiritual realm. One of Usman's most impactful contributions was his financial support. Despite being a successful businessman, he was never attached to his wealth. Instead, he used his riches to support the Muslim community in their time of need. His generosity was boundless, and he was always ready to assist those in need, whether they were new migrants trying to establish their lives in Medina or the community at large facing a crisis. His financial support became particularly crucial during the Battle of the Trench, when he financed the entire operation. His contribution not only ensured the Muslim community was well equipped to defend themselves, but also boosted their morale, knowing that they had such unwavering support from one of their own. Usman Radiallahuanhu's dedication and generosity were not merely acts of charity. They were a testament to his deep and unwavering faith in Islam and his commitment to the welfare of the Muslim community. Indeed, Usman's generosity and dedication to the Muslim community didn't go unnoticed. Following the death of Umar ibn al-Khattab, Usman was chosen as the third caliph of Islam. With this new responsibility, Usman stepped into a role that would challenge him, yet also allow him to make significant contributions to the Islamic community. Usman's reign as caliph spanned over a decade, from 23 to 35 Hijri. During this time, his leadership was characterized by both achievements and challenges. One of his most notable accomplishments was the unification of the Muslim community. He strived to foster unity and harmony among the believers, a task that was no small feat given the diverse cultures and backgrounds present within the Muslim Ummah. His approach was one of diplomacy and negotiation, seeking to resolve disputes peacefully and promoting the values of tolerance and mutual respect. Yet, Usman's tenure was not without its hurdles. He faced opposition and rebellion from various factions within the community. These challenges tested his leadership, but also affirmed his commitment to the principles of justice and fairness. Despite the opposition, Usman remained steadfast in his duties and continued to lead with integrity and wisdom. Perhaps one of Usman's most enduring legacies is the compilation of the Quran. Recognizing the need for a standardized version of the holy text, Usman took on the monumental task of compiling the Quran into a single book. This effort was not only a testament to his dedication to preserving the word of Allah, but also a pivotal moment in Islamic history. The Quran, as we know it today, is largely due to Usman's initiative. Under Usman's caliphate, the Islamic empire also expanded significantly. His rule saw the conquest of new territories, further spreading the message of Islam and strengthening its influence. This expansion, however, was not driven by a lust for power or wealth, but by a desire to share the teachings of Islam with the wider world. Usman's leadership marked a significant era in Islamic history, but his life ended tragically. Despite the adversity he faced, Usman's contributions to the Islamic community remain a testament to his unwavering faith and commitment to the cause of Islam. His legacy continues to inspire Muslims around the world, reminding us of the importance of unity, justice, and the preservation of the Holy Quran. Usman's life story is not just a part of Islamic history, but a lesson in leadership, resilience, and devotion to one's beliefs. Usman Radiallahuanhu's life came to a tragic end, but his legacy lives on. The martyrdom of Usman Radiallahuanhu is a poignant chapter in Islamic history. Despite the turmoil that marked his final years as a caliph, he faced his end with courage and dignity, embodying the principles of his faith until his last breath. His demise was not the end of his story, but rather the beginning of an enduring legacy. Usman, known for his kindness, generosity, and deep devotion to Islam, was unjustly besieged in his own home. He refused to fight back as he did not wish to shed Muslim blood. His life ended tragically, but his commitment to peace and unity remained unbroken. Even in his death, Usman taught us the importance of patience, humility, and respect for life. His legacy as a companion of the Prophet Muhammad is a testament to his character. Usman was among the first to embrace Islam, and his unwavering faith was a beacon of light in the early days of the religion. He was a trusted confidant and a loyal friend to the Prophet. contributing significantly to the growth and development of the Muslim community. Moreover, as a leader, Usman's generosity was legendary. His wealth was used to benefit others, and his actions set a precedent for charitable giving within the Islamic community. He was known as Ghani, meaning generous, a title that fittingly encapsulates his selfless nature. The values embodied by Usman Radiallahuanhu, faith, patience, humility, unity, generosity, are values that Muslims around the world aspire to emulate. His life serves as a beacon, guiding us towards a path of righteousness and virtue. His story is not just a chapter in Islamic history, but a manual for living a life of purpose, a life dedicated to the service of others, a life rooted in faith. Usman Radiallahuanhu's life serves as an inspiring example of steadfast faith, generosity, and leadership. His legacy continues to inspire millions, reminding us that the true measure of a life is not its length, but its impact. The story of Usman Radiallahuanhu is a testament to the transformative power of faith. From his early life to his embrace of Islam, migration to Medina, and his time as a caliph, Usman's journey embodies perseverance and unwavering belief. His martyrdom and enduring legacy continue to inspire countless individuals, Muslims and non-Muslims alike. His life story serves as a beacon of resilience and devotion. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Usman Radiallahuanhu's life. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, peace be upon you.